You're watching PTV.
I'm Benji from Let's Go to the Park, and I want my PTV.
You're watching PTV.
From the San Francisco Bay Area, it's time for PTV Live. And now, here are the stars of PTV Live: Arnie, Doug, Ben, and Sherry.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
This is a very special follow-up from last week. We're going to discuss a little bit about Doug's birthday, of what we did. And of course, that included the Charles M. Schulz Museum.
Yes.
The M stands for what, Monroe?
Monroe.
Monroe.
We did that.
Monroe.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, I did.
No. The only reason why I know is because they had a copy of his passport. I'm like, oh, M is Monroe.
Yeah.
Because they celebrated, he was born in 1922.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was incredible. I mean,
There was,
the whole thing is incredible.
We'll get into it, but in the museum, there was a display that celebrated his 100th birthday. Comic strips from all over the world took that day to, I guess,
They took their style
to honor him.
Yeah. So Jim Davis, who's Garfield, did his style, but made it a Peanut comic.
And included like Charlie Brown or Lucy and other Snoopy.
So each one of them took their exact style, made it.
And they show all the samples of the strips at the museum?
Yes,
right.
they do. As a matter of fact,
the Family Circle guy or all of them, they all did their style.
On one wall, they have all of the strips displayed, and the strips form the number 100.
So I'm like, and you see Calvin and Hobbes. So the Peanuts look like Calvin and Hobbes. You know, it just was really intense. That it was awesome. It was just awesome.
It's a great experience. Ben, we're going to go back.
Yeah, I've never been.
Santa Rosa is incredible, by the way.
We'll talk a little bit more about the museum when we get to that part of the show. But I just wanted to say welcome, everyone. It's good to have you all with us. Ben, Sherry, how are you?
Okay. I was away for the weekend, so I'm trying to play catch up with getting ready for
You're racing off this weekend for Mother's Day, right?
Yeah,
right.
I've got to get ready for Friday.
She's making.
Yeah, I thought you were coming home for a day or two and then going back for Mother's Day.
No, we're going up on Friday. Sherry and I are going to go visit Megan and the family, and we'll be spending a couple of nights up at their place. In the meantime, Sherry is preparing to get all of her crafting stuff for the craft fair that she's going to be participating in this coming Friday at your office, Arnie.
Oh, wonderful. Yes.
And she's preparing all these earrings. Let me show you a sample here. She's preparing all these earrings that she has done with sublimation.
Sublimation.
Thank you. I was waiting for that. And she's been playing match the earrings with this because she's got like 20 different pairs here of all different colors and flowers and stuff that I would never put on myself. But it's stuff that should sell pretty well as far as earrings go. Yeah.
Well, Sherry is going to be selling her crafts at the table there during the boutique. Doug and I will be selling jam.
And we have an announcement about the jam.
Yeah.
We could take orders tonight, but we did something. We created we just did it, and it was a phenomenal success. We now have cherry jam.
Oh,
see. It is, I was worried about it. And we made it, and I was like, okay, I got to try it. And it's been sitting for about 3 hours right now, 4 hours. And it's cherry jam. It is incredible. So we made raspberry, a lullaberry, and cherry jam right now.
Okay, but what kind of cherries did you use?
They're like dark bean
cherries.
They're called sweet cherries. The jar is flat out black. I mean, because it's dark. They're not bright cherry. They're not maraschino cherries.
Yeah, we've done a sour cherry jam, and those were bright red.
Those were bright red. That came out because those were small. And
the supply of sour cherry jams, sour cherries around here just dried up. So we said we can't do that anymore.
But
The cherries.
Huh?
Where'd you
They
get
were
the
at the
cherries?
store, and then a manager special, and I'm like, let's get some.
So they're fresh cherries.
Fresh old cherries.
Oh.
Donna sounds excited about the jam.
Yeah.
Oh, Donna, I was thinking of you. I was just like, because I knew you like cherry, and I'm like, this exceeded my expectation. Yes, it has a terrifyingly amount of sugar in it, but it's jam. But it's not. It's not sweet in the sense of it just tastes like cherry. It has that very subtly cherry taste.
But-
I mean, on an almond cookie or something. Oh my god!
So yeah, we'll be selling the cherry, Olala berry jam, raspberry, and
we still got to make apricot.
apricot, which we'll be making probably tomorrow night or
We're
probably
gonna-
Wednesday
it'll be
night.
definitely Wednesday. We'll be making it because it's the prepping.
Okay.
So it is. We have now officially we have cherry jam.
Yeah.
All right.
So
And it tastes like cherries.
we'll talk a little bit about that later on too. But let's go ahead and get started. We don't have a cocktail tonight.
No.
Instead, we have this. And I'm going to present our camera because this is one of those things you're going to have to see to believe.
Oh, I've seen it.
Ooh.
We've seen it before. You got
This-
it to try, huh?
Yes,
Yes.
this is Jelly Belly branded chocolate sparkling water.
Yeah.
Wait. Chocolate sparkling water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chocolate
That-
sparkling water.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all.
Sharon, you're just in time to watch us try this.
So it's 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen that's sparkled with carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
And it tastes like chocolate. I don't know.
Now,
We have
Doug,
a little tiny.
Doug found these little sample cups.
So
So
like, because
Those aren't sample cups. Those are shot glasses.
they're shot glass.
Okay,
They're
shot
Jello
glass.
shots.
Yeah,
But
so-
I mean, so it's slightly terrifying.
there you go.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Does it
Well,
smell like chocolate? Oh, it smells like wet paper. Oh, it's gross. Oh,
I haven't. No, the smell is
it's probably one of those that you have to.
for Doug. The smell's a little off-putting. Sherry, that looks nice.
She's dangling.
Okay,
here we go.
Here we take a sip. That's
Let me try.
odd.
The smell is worse than the taste.
Yeah, the taste is,
weird, but it's not off-putting. But the smell is horrible.
The taste is interesting. It's how do I put it?
I can't. Drink
It's
the
kind
rest
of like
it.
having dark chocolate without any sweetness to it. It's almost
wait until after the medicinal taste comes in. Wait,
oh yeah, there it is.
yeah, there it is.
Nope.
It tastes like medicine. Nope.
Yep, there's the medicine taste.
There's the medicine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I need that. Oh,
Yeah. So this was
that's going down the drain.
this is going to be a hard pass.
Oh
How
yeah,
much-
I need
You found that at Avenue
Frugal
Q,
Hoosier.
right?
Avenue.
Yeah.
It was Avenue Q actually. We found it at not Frugal
Okay.
Hoosier, but
But how much was that can of sparkling water
50
disaster?
cents.
50 cents.
50
Oh,
cents.
So
Okay.
it's not like a huge
No,
investment.
no, it isn't.
But
It has a lot of
Let's
nutritional
just say-
facts on it, but
we tried this, so you
Oh.
don't have to. What, Sherry?
Did they have other flavors?
No, this was the only flavor available. This was the
Yeah.
only one there.
oh, I need a palate cleanser. It is nasty.
Yeah.
What do we
Get
need?
yourself a saltine.
Yeah.
We need something. Ugh.
Yes, indeed, Sharon. We took it for the team.
Yeah, I mean, I love Jelly Belly and I love everything about it, but chocolate water
Paul is right. It was 49 cents too much.
Yeah. But
for
You know,
cheap
it's-
thrill,
it's
we're
just
all
great.
about
it's
that.
an old school soda machine price.
Yeah.
And by the way, there's Jim.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Jim goes live every Tuesday night on his channel. More Sunshine, please. At 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. He is going live. I guess tomorrow is Teacher Appreciation Day or something like that. I think that's what
It's
something else. Like.
Appreciation Week.
Okay, so that's what he said.
Diane, you're right. You guys do need to stick to cocktails.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. I think we'll be sticking to cocktails. So, yeah. Well,
I've been thinking about cherry jam, and I mean, it just is. This was.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jelly Belly. You failed. No wonder it was under discount. The discounted no one would buy.
Yeah.
Did it go
Maybe
bad?
Jelly Belly?
No.
Or-
Those types of things are usually
It's just licensed.
yeah,
I don't know if this thing went bad, but it's gross. I would definitely.
probably a little of both.
If it
Probably
was
so.
cherry, I'd be excited.
Okay. Well, you know what? We watched a movie back in July on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries called A Lifelong Love. Hallmark Channel did their own channel premiere of the film. It had never aired on Hallmark Channel, just on Movies and Mysteries, which is now Hallmark Mystery. But I did a little intro here so you can see that right after our bumper, and you'll see what I'm talking about with the intro. We are here to interview some people that were involved with a film that is premiering tomorrow night on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. The film is called A Lifelong Love, and we are very excited to welcome Nick Humphreys and Michael Strickland to our show. Thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen. It is great to have you with us.
Yay! God,
Woo.
awesome.
That was our interview with Nick Humphreys, the director of A Lifelong Love, and also one of the co-stars of the film, Michael Strickland. Michael, you can see in the picture below. Actually, there are two pictures there below Ben and Sherry. One shows the title card for directed by Nicholas Humphreys. And then in the other picture, you'll see the backhead of Andrea Brooks, who plays Annika. And that is Michael Strickland there sitting at the table. And
Oh, he was nasty.
He was so sleazy.
Sleazy wasn't the word. He was a jerk. in that
I would
movie.
say I wouldn't say he was a jerk. I would say he was assertive.
And
He was-
with a tone of arrogancy.
But he was the second in command.
Yeah.
So he had to make decisions on behalf of the boss.
He was
who was
excellent.
out of town. So she put him in charge. So he
Of a
had to make
publishing
decisions.
company.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
but
it's a
he
publishing
was-
company.
It's a publishing company, and he was just an ass. I mean, he was.
But
just
you know what?
Really good.
He played the part very well.
Yeah, sweet kudos him.
He did.
So the film, while trying to reunite her grandfather with his lost love, Annika teams up with college sweetheart Ryan to create a book about the experience, documenting different love stories along the way. Now, the book that they were doing was actually supposed to be two separate books, but our friend Michael, his character, didn't like either book. But when they came up with a different idea, which merged both ideas together of coming up with a love story of looking for lost love, it turned out to be something that he was interested in.
Yeah, because nobody's going to want just a coffee table, a boring coffee table, just nothing but pictures. And nobody wants to buy a book of just nothing but poems. So it went out. I mean, it was a Hallmark Movies and Mystery, high quality, excellent movie, 10, 10, 10. I mean, it just was so... It was good.
Yeah.
We watched it.
We did a live watch party of this back in July last year, and being that this was just a Hallmark Channel premiere as opposed to an outright premiere, it was the only film that we were able to watch this coming weekend that was it was this past weekend that was in that time slot. But enough said. We raved about it back then, but watching it without having to watch it during a watch party this time around made me appreciate it that much more. And it's just a really well thought out, well planned, and well written script, and everything came together beautifully.
Yeah.
We were just saying the same thing because we watched it on a little iPad, and we had earbuds, and we were trying to entertain everybody. Once we got to totally zone out and see it on a gigantic new TV, we were like, "Oh, he has a mole up there." I mean, the detail was so much better, and we only knew we probably only knew 8% or 6% of the whole movie because there was a lot. I'm like, I didn't even know that. I didn't even. So it was like watching the whole movie.
Yeah.
So if you want a very good Hallmark movie, that's what is the gold standard.
It was
it was a great effort on their part, and they hit it out of the park.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Good.
It was nice just watching it without being on camera, where we could just soak it in, and really appreciate and enjoy the story.
So we did those pictures because we know the actor Michael Strickland and the director. We sent to them last night. Look what we're watching live right now, and they're like, "Oh, they're both Canadians." So they say we can't watch this.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nick,
They were loving that we were doing. So they're chatting.
Nick has been on location with doing a movie. And so we thought, you know what, maybe we could, we thought, no, you know what?
He's busy.
Let's just interview them at another time. They have both agreed to come back on the show at another time. So we'll be doing that in the future.
Because Michael says he might be a little busy soon and he's going to give us a heads up. So we're going to have him. We are going to have them on again.
So I want to point this one out. Paul Eichenlaub, our Hallmark savant, said 5 Ben burritos back then and still 5 Ben burritos.
Yeah.
He gave
It holds up. It's a great movie.
It is really good. Nice to sit and watch it.
It is.
What was that, Sherry?
I said Michael must be a glutton for punishment if he wants to come on with us crazy folk.
Right. It's like, oh my gosh, that's just so great.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
All right. So we cannot recommend this film enough. So definitely, if you have an opportunity, watch A Lifelong Love on Hallmark Channel. So, one amusing thing was that Michael kept mispronouncing her name. He kept calling her Annika. And she had correct, Annika.
Yeah, you're great. I mean, it was just a good Hallmark movie.
Yeah. All right. We're going to take a quick break here. We have a little bit of cleanup to do. Yeah, we do. So we'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live.
Welcome to the heartbeat of Orlando, where style meets the Sunshine State. Express your love for Orlando with our casual line of clothing, celebrating the iconic 407 area code. Feel the vibe. Wear the pride. 407 Original Brand Apparel. Available at theorlandoguy.com.
Gonna make it after all.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
When you bring life home, don't tell the kids it's one of those nutritional cereals you've been trying to get them to eat. You're the only one who has to know.
Who remembers that commercial? Well, already Noah says, I know that commercial. Yeah, definitely. Well, we have dedicated ourselves this year to highlight a different Hallmark ornament of the new collection for 2024. So let's go ahead and do that spotlight. Okay. Being that we're keeping in with the Charles M. Schulz Museum theme, I thought, let's do a Snoopy ornament. And this one is Deck the Doghouse. I can't wait to see this one in person. Already in just the picture, this looks very cute.
Is it expensive?
I don't have the catalog here in front of me.
Okay.
Ben, do you happen to know what that price is?
Let me look it up. I've got a catalog here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Donna has it on her wish list. By the way, how many of you have already turned in your list of Hallmark ornaments? Let us know in the chat. And if so, is this one on your list? You're finding the catalog, Ben?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, good.
Oh, sorry.
So the Mikey's still alive. He was born, I think if I read it clocked down on my glass, I think he was born in 1968.
Yeah, Decker Doghouse is $29.99.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Okay.
I was wondering if the dude was.
I found that in my trusty dream book for 2024.
Wonderful. Well,
yeah, we get Ben all kinds of feels. We're like, look at this video of this Hallmark ornament.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the one you showed me. I can't wait to get that one. And
it's not
gonna
going away
all the time.
Yeah, you know, I'm thrilled that they've got more Peanuts ornaments.
Oh,
but you know what? As long as we're talking about that, let's go ahead and talk about what we got.
Okay. Yeah, Donna, when you always see something a little cheaper than you imagined, and that goes for anything Disney or Peanuts, you're like, ooh, that's even cheaper than I thought. You're like, it's not sad that we live like that.
Sharon only
it was only $30.
Sharon only ordered Witchy Woodstock.
Oh, the Witchy Woodstock.
The Halloween ornament.
Yes. That's great.
And then we also have a little bit of trivia here. There is a sculpture of Lucy riding a roller coaster at the Sonoma County Fairgrounds. I found it by accident when I was there a few years ago.
Oh, there's Snoopy's littered all over the city of Santa Rosa, California. It's everywhere.
Yeah, Santa Rosa. You will see statues of all the Peanuts characters
malls
everywhere, in the mall, along the street, in parks,
hospitals, the airport. There actually is a big little airport because the population is 175,000 people. Santa Rosa is big.
Isn't the airport named for Charles Schulz?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is. In this case, we did a little shopping. Here, I'll present so that you can actually
look at that.
Oh, poor child.
This is a bag from the Charles M. Schulz Museum, and while we were there, they have well, it's more than just a museum. They have the home
theater. It's a resource center,
yeah,
a research center,
and then in the same vicinity, there's Snoopy Home Ice and another gift shop, kind of thing. We found these
in the other gift shop.
We found these in the other gift shop.
And I lost
by
it.
the skating rink.
Look at
this. In the skating ring, which has a. This is because I'm tired of everything being LED because that's not what we do. They're little blow mold plastic Snoopy with him dressed as Santa with his handbell, and they light up with incandescent lights.
So
my God,
this is going to be on the Peanuts tree.
I already tried plugging in, and we don't have nothing to show you. But yeah, this is going on the Peanuts tree. But this made me laugh. I'm like, it was in a little section that had like leftover sad Christmas stuff, and I looked at this.
Was it on sale?
Sorry?
Was it on sale?
Oh God, no, nothing was on sale.
No, it was not on sale.
I didn't care, but it was just like, I'm like, are they not LED? Because all this stuff now is LED.
But we saw them and said, no, that has to be on the Peanuts tree.
But he's Snoopy. He's dressed as Santa, and he has a handbell.
I'm going to be very jealous of those lights.
Yeah. This is
blow molds.
This is created by the Kurt S. Adler Company.
Yeah.
They do a lot of the nostalgic Christmas
do
ornaments.
A lot of neat Christmas stuff.
I mean, they are super cool looking. So they're going to go on the Snoopy, or the Peanuts tree. And they're going to be draped, waved in and out. But they were actually better when you turn them on. We were very happy with that. I mean, it was like they had really cool crap.
So that's what
I got something this week too.
Okay, what did you get?
It's Christmas related as well.
Where did I put it?
Oh, Kelly likes the Snoopy stuff.
Oh yes, Snoopy just.
Oh, Sherry, what did you get?
She got a delivery from Lennox.
Oh.
More Tinkerbell.
Yep. Here. Oh, let me get it.
Yeah, but her fingers got my hair. I mean, my.
That's
She looks really like an adult. I do like her on the peppermint.
Yeah, it's
she looks really old.
Yeah, but that's actually a good one.
Her eyes are too far apart and she has huge breasts.
Looks like my.
No, they're huge. They're unnecessarily huge.
It's like my.
Cut us.
It's my 7th ornament. My 7th Linux ornament.
Oh, poor Linux, you failed.
I've looked at some from years past.
Yeah, she looks very slutty. My problem with Tinkerbell, she looks like she's very slutty. And that's very unfortunate. She's an incredible character. I'm stating the obvious.
Okay.
Can I finish my story now?
Yes.
Alex joined us too.
No, I've looked at other, years past of the Lennox Tinkerbells, and some of them are really, really cute, but I refuse to pay over $100 for them.
Oh, no, there's no reason to.
So there are lots that I would love to get, but I'm not going to get them.
Right. They had some Linux Easter Beagle stuff at one junk store, and it was on the Linux site, and I happened to see it. And I'm like...
Junk store.
Yeah, junk store. I mean, I would have bought them, but, because I like all the Easter Beagle, and it's a huge holiday, and we're now into, almost 2 totes? No, we're still on the one bulging tote.
I calling Tinkerbell Tinkle Hussy.
Well, she is.
You can just leave my Tinkerbell stuff alone.
I will.
All right. So, we did a lot last week, so let's go ahead and share a little bit of what happened this last week. All right. We're going to start with Ben.
Someone's out there.
There was a store closure, Ben, that you were involved with?
Yeah. Walmart. A Walmart here in the East Bay apparently is not getting as much traffic as they like to see in their average Walmart location. And so Walmart is closing this particular store in Fremont. The thing is that it's been highlighted by the community so much that the fire marshal has posted a sign on the store. They had changed their hours from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but because they've gotten so many people coming in, they have to close the doors at 5 p.m., then allow those people to finish filtering out with all their purchases.
Oh, my.
But everything, when I last visited, was 25% off the entire store. They limited some purchases, like you couldn't go in and buy all the toilet paper or buy all the Lego sets. But for the most part, you could go and make a purchase and your entire basket was 25% off. Because of that, I was able to purchase a number of items that I will be using for my next episode of Life with Ben, which comes on Thursday morning. And you'll find out more about that a little later.
Definitely.
Terrifying.
All right. So, Sherry, you went to the Air Museum up in the Sacramento area.
We did. It was the Open Cockpit Day. They do 2 annual Open Cockpit Days. One is usually in the spring and one is on Veterans Day. Well, they decided to do it on May 4th and kind of do it into a whole Star Wars theme thing. But it was pouring, so that the cockpits on the planes that, open up
and
upwards,
are outside instead of in hangars.
Yeah, they were all outside. They couldn't open those, but they did have a lot of them open that you could actually go upstairs and go into that.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So my grandson just had a ball as it was pouring rain, but at this museum, they have umbrellas in buckets as you go out that you can borrow to go out.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. And they're big umbrellas.
It's too bad you weren't able to get any video of that, but I understand, you're not going to a video with the rain.
It's not.
Yeah. And then they had all kinds of different craft tables for kids to do Star Wars themed crafts, like a Chewbacca puppet, keychains. They were able to make their own lightsabers using the longer glow sticks with a little piece of what looked like it looked like a pool noodle, but it was a small one. And so the girl made one, and she did it in red. And then there were people that were walking around in costumes, and there was a white stormtrooper and a black stormtrooper, I guess. They were walking around together. So she goes up to them, and she was very serious, and she goes up to them and says, "Do you want to fight?"
That sounds like the girl.
Wow.
And they looked at her and they said, "Well, unfortunately, today's our day off from fighting. Maybe tomorrow."
What a 4-year-old.
Yeah, it was hysterical. But no, they had a ball. I mean,
Oh, good.
the boy was able to get into a lot of them. And what was neat was that they had volunteers. Like one of the planes that I was standing under the wing getting protected from the rain while the guys were up in the plane. And the volunteer that was talking about that particular plane was an Air Force family. His dad flew a plane just like that in World War II and the Korean War.
Wow.
So, you know, things like that. Megan was talking to a Vietnam vet who had flown a different plane.
Wow.
Tom had a ball because he got onto one plane that he rode as a kid in Southeast Asia when he and his mom were going from one place to another. But he was telling us that when he got on the plane, he was on a window seat, but he stayed as far away from the window seat as he could because he realized it was kind of opening and closing some.
Oh, it sounds like a Boeing plane.
And so as soon as they landed, the impact of the landing slammed the plane, the window shut. So then it was secure, but he'd already flown all, and I'm going, oh man. But yeah, we all had a good time.
Wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah, because it poured rain. We got a little over 3/4 of an inch of rain.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So
we even had thunder at dinner time.
Wow.
Thunder and lightning.
We made
Hold on. I have to clarify something here in the chat. Lisa, I do not have my own YouTube channel. I do all my content for Pepper Tree Villa. I have my own login for a YouTube channel so I can watch other channels, but I do not post any videos to that channel.
Yeah. So, but he posts all his videos here on Thursday mornings. It's Life with Ben.
Yeah,
all right. So you can see Fairfield by Marriott. Doug and I went for his birthday. Unprepared. We knew that there were going to be hotel rooms in the area, but we didn't know where we wanted to stay. So we checked out the area first, and then decided on the Fairfield by Marriott.
It's just the town south of Santa Rosa called Roanoke Park.
And Doug looked at it and says, well, it looks like a hospital. But yeah, it's the Fairfield by Marriott right next to Ashley Furniture.
And across the street from Costco. And a major develop. This place was incredible. It's not even like 3 years old.
And Doug's birthday is May 1st, and they gave us room number 501.
Can you believe that? I didn't even know. She goes, I'm going to put you guys in the quiet room. And it's on the 5th floor, on the end.
So,
I mean, we're talking, the place was deathly quiet.
I don't know if she's watching, but she said that she was going to subscribe to the channel and try and watch. Her name is Linda, at the front desk of the Fairfield by Marriott.
She befriended us.
She definitely befriended us. It was a wonderful trip.
It was just like, let's just try there, because Santa Rosa, we didn't know what we wanted. Yeah. And there's our room.
It was a great stay.
And there was no smells. It was super clean. There was a free breakfast.
Yeah.
So we're now part of
the free breakfast that come with the hotel rooms.
Yeah, I like it when it was nice.
Yeah. So we're part of now the JW Marriott Bonvoy rewards. So we have now 2 rewards kind of things.
Linda was absolutely wonderful. She treated us so well. Kudos to her.
Yeah. So we're big on the Marriott plan. I think it was just really nice to go up there.
Now, while we were there, of course, we had to eat out. And we
I didn't gain any weight. We ate.
Yeah, you know what? I gained no weight.
No.
I did not gain an ounce, but you know what? I was very careful.
Okay. I just
Thank you,
subscribed
Jim.
to Linda. She doesn't even know. She thought she had to pay to use YouTube. Bless her heart. Linda was. Linda was. We have to go to Marriott and find the kudos package. You know, where you can just recommend or not recommend.
But while we ate, we stopped in Napa first on our way up there. This is called a Dino special, and it was various meats with roasted peppers, muffaletta, and the cheese that she spread out there is not brie. It's called Affinois, which is spelled Affinois. Affinois. And I'll tell you, it's better than brie.
It's basically butter and cheese form.
Did you guys share that sandwich?
Yes. Yeah, we shared everything.
That was really big.
There it is right there, but we ended up going because, you know, our life is just to walk through a grocery store.
There's a sandwich.
And we ended up, it was so good. And so we walked through a grocery store called Oliver's, and we ended up talking to the cheesemonger there, and we ended up finding it. So I came back, and I'm holding this very, very soft cheese. And Linda goes, "Oh, what did you guys do, or what did you get?" And I said, "Oh, we went to Oliver's." And I said, "Do you want to touch my cheese?" Because it was very, very soft. Yeah. And you just want to play with the cheese. And it was just really good cheese. So we have Affinois cheese that you do not need an ointment for, but it sounds like you did get something. Then we went to...
This is an almond croissant from Bouchon Bakery
it was so incredible.
In Yountville, which is by Thomas Keller. For those of you that are Disney fans, Thomas Keller was the food person that was...
consult
He was the consultant for Ratatouille. This was a sandwich at Grossman's.
It's a Jewish deli in Railroad Square.
I told you.
Rosa. And it was amazing.
That place.
Chicken schnitzel, and that was a patty melt with pastrami.
It was pastrami, like a patty melt kind of thing.
And potato salad.
And then, we went to... Now, Genoa's Deli used to be in Oakland. This is the same one that Oakland is no longer, but they have the one in Napa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, man, fantastic.
So now we know to go back, and people were really...
Grossman's great.
Oh, Grossman's was amazing, and I can't wait to go back and try something else.
That was... The top one was... we went to a place that had Argentina empanadas. And we got a flower, a pincushion flower. They gave us this hideous looking, but it's really cool.
We'll show you the flower. When we come back from break, we'll show the flower to you. But that was from... What's the name of the place? Vinoma, I think is what it's called.
Vinoma, yeah, it's actually in the same building of a Shell gas station. So used to be a Subway,
but now it sells tapas, and it's fantastic.
And these empanadas just knocked our socks
Now,
off.
some of the food that we're talking about, we're going to be creating shorts, and they'll be posted on the channel. So you're not going to see everything here tonight, but you will be able to see those foods in shorts that we create. So,
that cheese made us finally get an ice chest. We had to go to a Target when we're out.
Yeah.
Every time you go out of town, you have to go to Target. And we got our cube. We were going to get a hard one, but we ended up finding the only soft one there.
Yeah.
And so we now have officially an ice chest. I don't know why we haven't got one before.
Okay.
But we needed it for our cheese.
Joyce is rubbing it in. He had dinner at 5 while watching us, so he's not hungry. We have not yet eaten, so we're starving. Actually, seeing all this food is making me very hungry.
We have to figure out what we want after this show.
Now, the last thing that we want to discuss is the Schulz Museum. That was, it's in just outside a
neighborhood. It's in a neighborhoody town?
Yeah. And you drive up. It doesn't look like much, but I'll tell you, it's an amazing place.
Yeah, it's unassuming.
It's very unassuming. It's not real huge.
Oh, hey, Charlie Brown.
We took our time. You can get through it. And, really taking your time. It's about 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's just...
No, it's not.
No, it's enough to... It's a research center. And I mean, we're the Walt Disney World Family Museum in the Presidio in San Francisco. That you almost need a whole day.
That's an all-day event thing. But Charles Schulz, very small. It's an intimate museum. We became members again. I had a membership a few years ago, and I renewed it. The men's room.
Yeah, okay, they're creepy. We're not going to...
Charlie Brown shirt.
Now there's a tile of comic books. We don't put our cameras in bathrooms because that's just creepy.
But yeah, there are different comic strips there on display.
The Real Thing.
Yes, Courtney. It definitely is. Courtney's our cousin, by the way. Hi, Courtney.
Did you remember that our friend used to do murals on the wall in there for holidays?
Yes, that's right. He would do those. Daryl Burson.
Yeah, he would go in and he would do a holiday mural. And when the holiday was over, he'd go to the next holiday, but he would paint over what he had painted.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There is a mural that Charles Schulz did for his daughter, and it's in there. They preserved it.
This is what his office looked like every day when he did his comic.
It's an exact replica. They just transferred it like Walt's office. This is exactly his office. It's frozen in time.
So that's his desk.
We have that in ornament form.
Yes, we do.
Yes, that's it. When we saw the ornament, we were like, oh my God, that's at the museum.
And that's the mural. Almost 3,600 tiles make up that mural.
That's insane.
And as Doug was saying, it was done in 2002. That's when that type of mural was all the rage.
Oh, mosaics, where you put a picture and make them. Disneyland did it in 2005. Mosaics were a huge rage at the turn of the century.
So the museum is there, but then across the street from the museum, you will find Snoopy's Home Ice, which is home to the Warm Puppy Cafe. I think I've got a mug up there, some from the cafe. But it looks like a chalet.
Yeah, Charles Schulz built that. He was a huge hockey player. They do the senior league every year.
Yeah, his home was just 2 blocks from here. So he would walk to the ice rink every morning, have breakfast and lunch at the Warm Puppy Cafe. There it is right there.
Yeah, and I have the helium Bennett apron, which I love. Snoopy rules. Now I need to go to Tokyo and go to the Snoopy Museum. But yeah, they have a fire and they have a hockey rink.
And then right here is the table that is reserved. He ate breakfast and lunch at that table. So that table is reserved only for Charles Schulz.
Oh.
Yeah.
He ate there every day. They had
and there's an ice rink there. He loved to skate. He loved playing hockey. So next time I go up there, I'm going to take my hockey skates.
I've never
and
tried
go skating.
And I like where I want to do it. And I could have had my birthday there. They had a little birthday room.
That is a skill that Arnie has that I do not. I can't.
No, I'll fall and probably break myself.
Saved my life.
I can't stay up on ice skates either.
And then just next to the ice rink, you see there's another statue. That's Woodstock. Snoopy's Gallery and Gift Shop.
So it's like another little museum. It has a lot of original art. You have to go up. So it's kind of a tiny, tiny museum or a gallery.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then they
so
have
the home ice and the museum are all in the same vicinity?
Yeah. All in 2 blocks.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ben, we'll go there this
Junk
summer.
galore that we all.
We'll take a Saturday or a Sunday and go on up.
See, having a long sleeve tee with Snoopy and a hockey stick would be great.
Yeah, she was. I didn't get the plushie, but I was sticky fingers on other things.
That's the gift shop there. And we got,
gift shop, they didn't have much of anything.
Well,
it looks like there's a lot more now.
I've still got my Peanuts lunchbox from.
It's right behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do not discriminate when it comes to art and cartoony. I've always loved Charles Schulz. I've always loved Looney Tunes.
This was my actual lunchbox from first grade, and I always had a love of Peanuts and Charles Schulz. So
now, Ben, I want you to look.
That's
I want you to
incredible.
look very carefully at the lines of all the drawing in that particular lunchbox.
Mm-hmm.
Notice that all the lines are nice and straight.
Or very stiff.
In 1981, Charles Schulz had a heart attack, and it affected his drawing ability. So any comic after 1981, the lines are not perfectly straight. They're just slightly wiggly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always him doing the panels, and he insisted that once he was done doing the strip, he did not want to pass it on to anyone else.
No.
Which is why we only have what was created by Charles Schulz.
Yeah, and he passed on February 12th, 2000, and the last comic strip was published the next day, February 13th.
The timing was incredible. It gives you goosebumps. It's kind of like he knew, and he made sure it never was. It was put in his will. His wife, Jean Schulz, is still alive. She sometimes goes to the museum, sometimes daily. And I guess she has also an office because she controls everything with the 2 kids. It's a family-run thing. They're very protective of the Peanuts thing, and I like that.
Janie makes the note here that she says, "You took good care of it, Ben." You know what? I got to say I did, but I cannot say the same for Sherry. Sherry, when she was a kid, she would get her lunch boxes and use it as a weapon in the schoolyard and just turn in circles, just swinging it at people.
It
was the Wonder Woman?
It was only certain people that I hit with it, and it was usually the boys that I had a crush on.
Oh, you were one of them.
Yeah.
What was your lunchbox?
Oh golly!
Did you have a Munsters lunchbox?
Yeah.
Or was that Ron?
Ron had.
Ron did.
What was yours?
My first lunchbox was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
You don't have it?
No, no. It's.
I had a Garfield one. I have a garbage can that I still have that is 40 plus years old.
So anyway,
I don't know why I kept this lunchbox, but I always did. And in it are Viewmaster reels from the 1970s at Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm and Universal Studios.
They say, so you mean Sherry didn't sublimation it?
Sublimation.
No, I'm sorry, she did not.
No, I did.
She did not. Okay, so that was our time at the museum. I'd like to take more time to talk about it, but there's so much.
Call us. We'll tell you more about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like
I'll have to do an episode of my impression on it on my show. So
exactly,
it's kind of like we were at this grocery store for over a half an hour, absolutely just geek-gawking.
Was that
Oliver's
Market?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Let's just go in there, and we slowly walked up and down.
Everyone's talking about their favorite lunch boxes now.
Yeah. Ken had a paper bag.
No, and mine, I kept breaking the thermoses.
The thermos, yeah,
because those were all glass.
Yeah, the glass insulated things. Yeah, that was old.
Glass, lead paint, metal, sharp edges, and all our toys that were still alive.
I'm sure this lunchbox is made with lead paint.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Now everything has soft corners, bumpers, and made out of fancy, weird plastics and soft and plush.
We're gonna take another quick break here. We'll be right back. I'll go get the flower. It's actually called the flower is called a pincushion.
Yeah,
that's what I was told. So you'll be able to see that right after our break. You're watching PTV Live. We cut the cord a few years ago, but we missed Hallmark Channel. That's when we found Friendly TV. Friendly TV has nearly 50 channels in their lineup, including Hallmark Channel, Lifetime, and Game Show Network. Plans start at $7.99 per month with no commitment. You may also choose to pay annually. That's what we do. We have the Classic plan. Hallmark Movies Now is also available as an add-on package, starting at $5.99 per month. Go to try.friendlytv.com and start your plan today.
You're watching PTV.
A dog can get mighty hungry when he doesn't get his chuck wagon, because dogs love the soft meat-like chunks, the brown crunchy bits, the rich broth chuck wagon makes when you add warm water. Serve your dog chuck wagon. Chances are he's already waiting for it.
I didn't realize it.
Crispy bits.
Crispy brown bits.
Crispy bits. And a savory gravy.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta love those commercials.
So anyway, while we were at the museum, we didn't know that we'd be needing it so quickly, but we bought a flower vase.
A single flower vase.
It's
which was
it's got an image of Snoopy with a daisy coming out of his head. So it right there. And this is the flower that was given to us.
On the top of the box, you buy the empanadas and they give you this flower. And I didn't know what it was. And then it's literally a real flower. It's called a pincushion. It's very prehistoric looking, but I like it. And the back of it says the Schulz Museum. And we didn't know when we bought this little thing that we would need a single... Oh, you put water in it.
Yes, I did.
Oh. So, I didn't know we had water in it. But yeah, it's a cool little thing. So we didn't know when we popped this little flower vase.
Vase.
Oh, good to season my ramekins with my vase.
It just reminds me of that the commercial with the dog in it that says vase.
Oh, that's right.
The dog, the anamorphic dog that talks like a human.
Yeah.
Is it Chewy? Yeah, Chewy.com.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got these empanadas. They were giving everybody out of flour. I didn't know, but it was cool. It was. Then we ended up going to Napa for a wine tasting, and if you followed us on the Instagram thing, we went to Reynolds Family Winery.
Watch the keyboard. Yeah, no water in the keyboard, definitely.
No, it's off to the side.
Yeah, Donna's right. The flower does need hydration, so.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, Donna says it kind of looks like Groot.
Who, Snoopy?
No, the flower.
It kind of does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I am Groot. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, but why is he... kind of looks like Groot. Yeah, the little, like...
All right. Sherry, you've got a craft for us tonight?
I do.
Let's go ahead and do craft time with Sherry. Okay, so
we have stuffed plushie animals. I love animals. I've had animals growing up.
Oh, this is...
But we have chosen, because of our lifestyle and the way we live in our house, we are sans animals. No, no animals.
Well,
we love them dearly. I had them. I think they're great.
Honestly, could not do 40 Christmas trees that we're going to do this fall if we had a puppy.
And our backyard's also not pet friendly. Let's just say the way we live, we are our house is very, very, very not pet friendly.
Yeah, I love dogs.
And it's also kind of not children friendly either. But
I love cats.
Children can come. It's just...
Now, yeah, don't get me wrong. I like cats. I like dogs.
I love them. But nope. So we watch them on YouTube. I follow a couple of them that I religiously follow. So I live vicariously from other people's animals.
Yeah.
And it tells me I don't want them.
Sherry, you've got a lot of flowers there.
Lots of flowers.
I do. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing tonight, but we're doing something.
Excuse me?
There's creativity on the fly tonight.
Oh.
I'll show you. I don't have any samples of what we're doing. I have this wreath of beads that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I've had it for a while. And what we're going to do is take some of these flowers and wire them together and make an arrangement on this wreath.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So I'm cutting these up because they need to be done individually so we can kind of mix and match what we're going to be doing.
So you're actually doing flower arranging.
Well, kind of.
It could have been yesterday, but it's mostly always on the 6th. We are now officially halfway through spring. We're called halfway to summer, which is gross. I hate summer. But she's doing spring. We now are officially halfway from astronomical spring, not meteorological spring.
Now, if we could just have...
I've got stuff for next week. And I believe the week after.
Now, most people consider the summer to start the last weekend of May with Memorial Day.
Yeah.
But movie theaters start the summer season this past weekend.
Yeah, but if we could only get consistent spring weather, Doug and I could plant seeds in our garden.
Yeah,
that's true. It's been very cold and wet on random days, and right now they're not seeing any type of precipitation or cold weather coming up over the next week or so. So you might want to take advantage of it now.
I mean, they even had snow Saturday.
Well, remember,
a lot of
last year we did plant our garden ahead of time, and then a hailstorm took it out.
That's true.
And it was just cold.
We had hail on Saturday, along with the thunder and lightning.
Sherry, Mara says those jelly beans throw me off. I thought they were part of the craft.
No, that's the fabric.
Off.
I know, right? It does look that way. No, I'm not using jelly beans in a craft.
It's just part of my springtime decor here on the set.
These flowers are also from Dollar Tree, so you can pick up pretty much all of this stuff from there. I'm gonna clip them all, and we'll just kind of have fun with it and decide what we want to put together.
Yeah. So this is just something that Sherry does on a regular basis. She will buy all kinds of items from Dollar Tree and then deconstruct them and put them together in a different way than what the store had originally intended them to be used. And there's nothing wrong with that. There are a lot of crafters who post content all over the internet with that kind of thing. And a lot of them use the slant of only using items that you can find at Dollar Tree.
Joyce, he is from the San Joaquin Valley, and yes, definitely it can be 100 to 115 degree days there in the valley and dry. So yeah, I do not envy you, Joyce, whatsoever.
A very small part of my life, I lived actually in Merced. And there was one night where it was like 1 or 2 in the morning, it was still 100 degrees.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, beep, beep, no more.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's Lost Wages is like that all the time.
Yeah.
Because, they like to take count of, we've had 120 degree temperature for the last 56 days. And it's like...
Okay. I've got all of these cut. I'm going to cut a piece of wire.
And this is just standard florist wire?
Yeah, this is 22 gauge, so it's a little bit thicker.
She's got wire snips.
So I'm just cutting a piece, and then...
I use a lot of that at Christmas.
Yeah. So then what I'm going to do is just start taking...
You create the Dr. Seuss wire.
Flowers and just kind of start putting them together and deciding what I want to do here. And
are you painting the beads?
No.
Nope, they're going to stay just plain. I am not going to...
Nothing special about this. It's just he's taking items from Dollar Tree and taking them apart and putting them back together again.
Benji just favorite jelly beans.
Everybody's obsessed over the jelly beans.
What?
They're not jelly beans, they're jelly bellies. Because they're better than jelly beans.
Are those jelly
beans? This is not a Jelly Belly fabric. This is jelly beans.
Just plain jelly beans.
They look like jelly bellies. Can't they be jelly bellies?
They could be, but I don't see any type of marking on them that says Jelly Belly.
This is the
yeah.
Here's the first group.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the first group.
I like the flower combination. The colors are nice.
So that's the first one. So what I'm going to do is
it just flowers, or are you going to put a bow on it?
I'm going to put a bow in it as well.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'll just start wrapping some wire around here. And I will take my... Can I have my needle nose, please?
Okay, we have a question.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever had the Harry Potter jelly beans? Indeed.
Yes.
I have.
I have tried them just to try them, and they are nasty.
I am not a fan. Bernie bots every flavor beans. No, thank you.
Yeah, the last thing I want to do is bite into a Jelly Belly bean and find that it tastes like snot.
Or vomit.
Yeah.
No,
thank you.
Don't do that. I mean, the novelty of that. It's like...
Life is hard enough alone without introducing things like that.
Okay, so here's one set. And then what I will do is I will bend the stem some.
Yeah, Cynthia, be very afraid.
Like that, so that they will kind of go up.
Oh.
And what I will do is I will just go ahead and clip all of these so that they're the same length.
Donna's right.
No, they do look like Wilma Flintstone necklace. The woman, hers were huge. She had huge.
Yeah.
And another piece of wire.
Was that a motorcycle on your end?
Yeah, I know.
No, just a car.
That was a car?
That was a car.
It was a fart car. We have this motorcycle, hot rod. They'll sit and let the thing idle for like half hour. I counted one time it was over an hour. And then the smog gets around it, and then it permeates in the house. So I get the smell of exhaust, and it just really brightens your morning. You hear the thing rumble. Just rumbles. Just idles for hours on end.
Well, we've had a lot of Dougisms tonight.
Well, I'm hungry.
Okay, so I just pull it to tighten the wire and then turn it on itself a couple of times just to...
So how many flowers do you expect to use on this?
I'm not going to use all of them.
Yeah.
So whatever I did here, I'll be doing on the other side too.
And then putting a bow on and calling it a day? All right.
And then
I'm going to make sure that the sharp, pointy wire is turned in.
Those my little.
Yeah, you don't want to poke your
surgery. She's got tiny needle nose. Okay.
And then I will get another piece of wire and kind of...
And make sure that it's in place in two places so it's stable.
Yep.
Sherry, you're getting comments here saying that your bows are amazing.
Oh.
I've been around Sherry's bows for so long, for Christmases year after year after year. I'm surprised when she makes a bow that isn't amazing.
During the Christmas of 2020, I guess it was, I really went all out and made big fancy bows just because I wanted to see something pretty under the tree, even though I knew nobody else was going to be.
It was just 6 of us for Christmas that year instead of 14.
Everybody got a big bow on their packages that we delivered. So,
and we have bows on the back of our bar stools.
Yes.
We have bows everywhere. Loofah wreath, bows, trees.
bells and trees and
Bows are beautiful and botastic.
Yes.
Oh, who is that?
Donna.
That was Donna.
Oh, she's.
Donna.
Arnie, give her a little rim shot there.
You'd swear it was Benji.
Yeah, that's a Benji.
Or Jim.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that group.
Back. No, it's fine.
Okay. It's like nice.
There's that group.
And it's just yellow, pink, and purple that you have.
Uh-huh. And so I will try and replicate exactly what I did on that side. The other side.
It's what? Oh, I can
Yeah.
barely tie a bow on my
You can
shoe.
barely tie a bow on her shoes.
Yeah, I
You know,
can.
flowers are interesting. They're always so colorful, and yet all their leaves are just green.
Different shades of green, but you're right. They are all green.
Now, you're doing 2 bundles of flowers?
Uh-huh.
Very
So you're
nice.
putting one on one side, one on the other, and the center you're putting the bow.
Yep.
So it's like a spray on each side of the bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very easy and approachable craft. As long as you've got all the basic supplies, you're good to go.
Yeah, you are.
And for anyone that wants a bow and wants a really nice sherry bow, you can always have her ship one to you.
This actually makes a nice spring wall hanger.
Yeah, or can go for.
It's something that you can take to Arnie's thing on Friday and sell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It has
Okay.
beads all over. People love.
Hold that
Okay,
right there.
I'm holding flowers now. So you can always put a little card next to this, as seen on PTV Live.
Oh,
You okay?
Wires attacking Sherry.
Oh, no. That's not good.
We all know how painful that can be. There you go.
okay. Let's see here.
Now, we're going to have to figure out what we want for dinner.
Yeah.
So hurry up!
Where'd my... Oh, there they are. You're rushing me.
I'm not rushing you. My
You're
stomach is.
You're making...
Hurry! Leave the funereal flowers alone.
Yeah, but I want a bouquet now.
Yes. But Daddy, I want to Oompa Loompa now.
I'm liking her idea. She says have patty melts for dinner.
Actually, we are going to have homemade bacon Western cheeseburgers, but not with the Western part. I have, and we're going to share with you all. We might as well share it with everybody since we're waiting.
What's that?
Found a chef who's worked for McDonald's that knows the recipe. He put it out there. The Big Mac sauce, how to make it from home.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, right. He's full of BS.
No. There's a recipe that I have that I've used before that is dead on.
Well, this
This one,
recipe
it might be the same one, and I don't know when this chefy guy who worked for McDonald's is like, I'm telling you what's in it.
Sherry, this one uses a very specific mustard in the sauce.
We got the mustard, and I thought this guy is full of BS. So I made it. Hands down, it is Big Mac sauce. It is, but you can actually taste it. It has that intense. I mean, it's never going to taste like a Big Mac because Big Mac has a special burger, a special bun. It just that makes the Big Mac the Big Mac. But if you want the sauce, and you could even use it as salad dressing, it is out of this world. So we will share all with you the Big Mac sauce.
We will be making that. That will be another short that will be posted on our channel.
Rodeo burgers.
Does the sauce cut the mustard?
There is a German mustard.
The mustard is actually a specific mustard that we got at Cost Plus World
He was
Market.
very pissy about that. He was like, "You have to have this mustard."
He said you can use a Dijon mustard, but it's not going to taste the same.
No.
You have to use this specific mustard, and we'll show it to you in the video. So,
No,
And
well,
I thought he was full of
it was just
crap.
fine.
Donna's been channeling Benji and Jim tonight.
Oh yeah, she's quite surly or
does the sauce cut the mustard?
oh
It's called the bad dad jokes.
yeah.
Gene, you're not wrong. Some of McDonald's food is horrible.
Now it's
They charge you so much for their fancy McCrispy sandwiches, and yet, in my opinion, the McChicken is much better, and it's so simple.
It's just not.
I'll go.
Well, personally, the food now, because of the pricing and everything, is not worth what you get.
Even one of the videos you saw tonight during the show was shot inside a McDonald's. We didn't eat McDonald's food. What we did was we went and got fountain drinks. We wanted something to drink. So I got a Diet Coke, Doug got a regular Coke, and then we enjoyed our finds from Genova Delicatessen.
Which is just kitty corner in Napa,
And-
the actual city in Napa. And
the other thing that you saw in that sandwich that was with the sandwich was it was an artichoke torte.
oh, it was really good. I wanted it warmed up, but it was delicious.
Okay, let me see here.
And we ate no sweets, only the 2 sweets from
No, we did. Yeah, the sweets were from Bouchon.
Bouchon. Other than that, I thought I was going to get more sweets.
We had that.
There was donut shops up there. There's so much to go back.
We had the almond croissant that you saw, and we had another one that I posted pictures of on Instagram. It's called an O-O. It is their take on a ho-ho. Much better, of course. But Bouchon Bakery uses the tried and true French recipes with their baking.
I mean, we grew up, we were kids, I'm a Gen X, so we grew up when McDonald's was a novelty. It was fun. Fast food wasn't vilified. Vilified. It was just something you did. It was fast food in the 80s.
It was a treat.
It was a treat. And, we grew up I remember as a kid when McDonald's started creating breakfast. I remember as a kid when the big thing of McNuggets came out. And it was cool. So,
Sorensen's.
I can't say anything horrible about McDonald's. It's just, now that everything costs so much money, I don't care for it anymore.
Okay, so there are the flowers.
Donna Jaworski said, Sam wanted a Happy Meal the other day. Never in my life did I think it would cost $7.98. I said,
no, right?
And made grilled cheese at home instead.
A meal where the drink, the fries, and the sandwich, or whatever you call, it is now pushing. There's a thing on CNBC that just did it because of just the way inflation is throughout the world and the country. On average, it's like $10, but a lot of them have $12, $13. And I just can't. That's just crazy.
I will take a grilled cheese sandwich anytime, Donna.
Especially if you're making it, Donna.
Oh my gosh, I would love.
Now, Doug makes an excellent grilled cheese. When we have everything ready to go, he actually does a 4-cheese grilled cheese, 3 cheeses inside, and then uses Parmesan as a crusty coating with the butter.
I found it coat mine too.
Well, the other night we did knockoff Arby's sandwiches at home, and Sherry even made the cheese sauce. She looked up a recipe online, and I'm telling you, it tasted dead on. We had a bottle of Arby's sauce. We had that with some sliced roast beef, the cheese sauce, and onion rolls. Oh my gosh!
And Arby's curly fries.
Yeah,
yeah.
The frozen fries.
How was the Arby fries?
They're good.
Oh, they're good.
But you have to remember, when Arby's is at least 45 minutes away from our homes, you got to do something if you like Arby's.
Yeah.
And you're not going to drive the 45 minutes just for a sandwich.
No.
It costs more to get there than it does for the food.
Yeah.
And right now everything is like crazy, like a hot dog from Five Guys. Donna is saying it's
$5,
$8.
Okay, so you've got that wired in place.
I've got it all wired in place. Now I'm going to make a bow. So, let me put that over there.
Bow.
Not too far because I need
No, that's fine. I'll just hold it.
I need to figure out how.
Kerrygold butter, wonderful stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You can get that at Costco or any other. In fact, you can even find Kerrygold at the Frugal Hoosier in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and a soft cream bread from Paris Baguette. Ooh.
Yeah. Cynthia, thank you for joining tonight.
Yes. CYNTHIA. Good night. GODNIT.
Becca, yes, we are working on a cookbook, and we will have various recipes. Doug will have the one that we use for the grilled cheese in that book as well.
Yeah.
Along with how we make like Kraft macaroni and cheese at home without using the box kit.
Yeah, using sodium citrate. We still have to do that video.
We'll have to include some recipes that we've done over the years in that cookbook as well. That way people will be able to sample some of the foods that we've made episodes about.
Yeah, in fact,
Fiesta chicken for me is one of those recipes that I would love to have more of, but we never think about doing it, but I love it.
And if you
that episode about 4 years ago.
Donna, you're one of the moderators for our channel. If you could do a search for our jambalaya video. If you've not seen our jambalaya video, it's an old one.
It's old,
but
I modified the recipe, but
it's a good.
Same
it's
thing.
a very good recipe for jambalaya.
Okay, so what I did was I took a piece of ribbon. I don't know how long it was, and I'm just putting it like this, and this is going to be the tails of the bow.
I used air fryer.
Okay, we're being asked, do you guys do much with an air fryer?
Yes.
Yes. In fact, Doug uses an air fryer more than the oven now in our kitchen.
We have it where I always put it away, but it seems to be permanently on our countertop because I'm like on our island. And I don't put that sucker away. We cook on it. Everything. That and the grill.
Yeah, you guys need to get your pizza oven set up and get the outdoor grill going and the griddle. We need some really, really good pizzas this summer.
Yes. Donna, thank you. Thank you for posting that. That is our... Oh, Mike Wheeler, thank you.
Wow, look at them go.
The thing is that you've got that round table pizza sauce that would go really well on those oven done pizzas.
Yes, indeed.
Is it an uni?
No.
Yes, an uni.
Yeah.
And yes, we do have some food videos on our channel. We have some recipes. We're going to be posting more of those recipes in the near future. Some of them will appear as shorts. We may do some longer videos. But yeah, we want to start doing more food videos for our audience, because there's a lot of stuff that we eat that everyone seems to say, ooh, I want to try that. Well, we'll give you the recipes of how we make it here at the villa.
Yeah, simple 2-loop bow on this one.
Oh, 2-loop?
Yeah. It doesn't need anything big on this one.
So thank you to Mike Wheeler and to Donna Jaworski for posting the link to our jambalaya video. Sherry, Jeff Brett, disappointed that those aren't real jelly beans on the table.
Yeah, it's actually a really good fabric for this time of year.
Yes, Donna, you're right. We do have a playlist on the channel for our cooking videos. And I'll do my best to...
It needs to be updated.
It needs to be updated because I know we have some hacks that we've been doing on Ben's show that are not included on that list. So I'll make sure that those are added. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, gosh, those weird.
We have some yappy dogs that live across the street, and they're just going crazy right now.
Oh, they're possessed by the devil. They're nasty dogs. Sorry, they're just...
Jay, you know what? You may not use your Instant Pot much if it's just you, but there are some recipes that are fantastic for just one in an Instant Pot.
Ours died. We need to get a new
Your
one.
daughters never eat real food. What do they eat?
Some people just do a liquid diet, or I know one person that all they did is just take pills.
Oh my gosh, I wouldn't be able to survive.
I know I need my often watch cheese.
I can't wait to have a sandwich with that.
No, I need my cheese. I need my cake. I need my donuts. I need my chocolate.
I had a side of chili at lunch today, and I I could use more chili. And that's a really good recipe in the Instant Pot, is the Wendy's chili hack that we have.
Yeah, that's another good one that would be in the Instant Pot. We would show you how to do hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. That's an old-time video.
That's an old time. I mean, we use our Instant Pot to make brown rice or wild rice perfectly. Like, it is spot on. But we use our Instant Pot quite a bit.
Black beans turn out really well in
Yes,
the
they
Instant Pot.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cut the tails for the bow separately, and I tied the bow off, and now I'm just tying the tails in place. Because sometimes I like to have them just on the back of the bow, not one behind and one in front.
All right.
Which will happen if you tie a bow that way. Okay. Bring this back up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Jay. That's a great looking ribbon.
Yeah, I've had
Very
this
pretty.
I've had this ribbon a while. Where'd my tails go? There they are. Okay. So let's see here.
Ribs are just good, period. Instapot, done in the smoker, the Traeger. Oh my god. Ribs.
Yeah.
This is the first birthday I haven't had ribs in.
Well, you know, Jeff wanted some type of grilled meat for his birthday.
Always had ribs.
Yeah, but we had ribs the night before.
Yeah.
There was one restaurant that we went to while we were up there. The place was called The Jaded Toad. And it was right outside Oliver's Market where we bought our cheese. The restaurant served us chicken, pulled pork, and ribs.
And these really great sides. I mean, it was very good food.
Yeah, there was a great red bean and sausage side that was wonderful.
Well, Jeff wanted grilled meat for his birthday, so we ended up going to a local meat market in Roseville and bought a true Chateaubriand to cook for his birthday.
Oh no, no, that's a nice hunk of meat.
It was the inside of the filet mignon.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
Right, Sherry, we've got a question. Have you ever made any mini ears? As in Minnie Mouse?
I've never made any ears, period.
There are a lot of YouTubers and Instagram people that make their own ears and all that.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that everyone does, and Sherry's never had the need to do it.
I've never made any.
They're popular.
Yeah.
I know my granddaughters would love if I did some, but
Joyce does not like the taste or the heavy smell of hot cooking oil. We don't we don't fry anything inside the house. If we're going to fry, it's always done outside on our grill or on the griddle. Or in a little frying device that we have, like a Fry Daddy.
Yeah.
But we never fry inside the house because of the smell.
We don't do a lot of fried food.
And the grease.
Oh, I don't eat it in the house.
Although we've been doing a lot of frying inside the house, so
And there's a
my
lot of
poor stove is just
it needs some help.
nasty.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm just covering up the
Now, see, I'd never thought about doing the turkey breast in the Instant Pot for turkey.
oh yeah.
Thank you, Mar.
I'm just trying to keep from getting
That bow's being a little stubborn, Sherry.
well, I didn't want to get burned, so
Yeah. But now she has to try and beat it into submission.
okay. So now it's ready to tie onto
Onto the beads.
onto the beads.
Okay.
One. Need to make sure there's
Okay, we have a question from Becca. Arnie, any way to have PTV spit-off cooking show for those of us who have caught the kitchen on fire 3 times?
Oh, no.
Oh my word! Yes, we can do a cooking show. We have done some before. In fact, as summer is now approaching, we'd like to do more cooking demos for PTV live. So that would give Sherry a break on crafting every segment every week. We will be doing some cooking demos as well.
That's that. I would love that.
Yeah, that would be great. Okay.
Food.
So what I am going to do is I'm going to trim that, but then I'm going to put a bead of hot glue so it does not come apart.
It's on the back.
It's on the back. And then I think I need to trim up. No, I guess it's okay.
Thank you, Marv.
Doug does fantastic ASMR cooking demos. Yes.
We're going to be...
Yes, we will be. We're doing more of those coming up.
Food makes noises.
I have a list of shorts, for instance, that I have to edit. So yes, those will be coming. I promise.
So email us or reach us out on the Instabook or whatever if anybody wants jam. So we have Rebecca. We have.
That's right.
We are doing jam. We're in jam making mode because of a boutique on Friday. We have a lullaberry, raspberry, and we created a new one. Well, I don't think we created it, but I found the proportions, and we have cherry jam. It tastes like cherries.
Yeah.
They're dark, so it's not like bright, screaming red. But we now have jam for sale. And we'll be making apricot on Wednesday because that's a whole thing.
A lullaberry, which is very much like a blackberry. We have raspberry. We have cherry. And then we also have our apricot habanero, which we call apricot.
Yeah. But I just had these cherries and I'm like, I want to make jam. So I found the pectin sugar jam portion, proportion that you need. And, oh man, I didn't think it would work, but it is on spot.
Yeah. Okay, if you can present us, Arnie.
Or crock pot person.
Crock pot makes the house smell. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Donna, thank you.
I love crock pots, yes. It's very
Sherry, that bow, wow.
That's pretty incredible.
Good night, Jay. Wow.
So that's what just a Dollar Tree bead wreath, I guess is what they call them.
Yep.
And some Dollar Tree flowers. And I didn't use them all. I still have.
She's got a bunch left.
I have all of these left.
Wow.
And she could do another wreath.
And I do have another
bead wreath.
Another bead wreath.
Oh, you could do that and make it and take it to the craft thing on Friday.
Yeah, Mara's right. That's remarkable creation on the fly.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes, I had a couple of ideas that I was rolling around in this empty brain of mine for today, but I thought, why don't we just do something that doesn't have a sample of it made, and we just create on the fly.
So, and also, do you want to remind everybody this week what you thought of last week? Is if anybody has a thing they want us to incorporate into a craft, either send us that thing, either whatever you think looks crafty, and Sherry will percolate and try to find a way to incorporate that into a craft. And they'll send it back to you.
Yep.
But if you don't want to pay $1 bazillion for shipping, just let us know where it is. It's like, hey, it's just easier for you to go get it.
Yeah.
Let us know. Send us a picture. Say, hey, I like this. Can you go do this and make a craft for me? We'll do that.
As long as it's a craft item from Dollar Tree.
It has to be from Dollar Tree.
Anything from Dollar Tree, whether it be a frame or a cutting board or a pizza pan or a aluminum foil pan, any of their craft supplies that they have, just challenge us to what we can do.
Exactly.
Use an ingredient or a material.
So, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight.
Yeah.
And Sherry, thank you for creating on the fly. That was nice.
You're welcome.
So yeah, we had a great time this last week. Happy birthday.
It's my month, and also Mother's Day is coming up. So coming up on this Monday, or this Sunday is Mother's Day. So, to the moms and stuff like that.
But we will be back next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for another episode of PTV Live. So stay tuned. You'll see us next week here on Pepper Tree Villa. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We had a lot of fun with this show. And
Enjoy your life, but I'll catch it. Yeah,
I'll catch the saved life. Thank you so much, Daniela. Appreciate it. Everyone, have a wonderful evening. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
You've been watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa. Everyone, have a magical evening. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now, your moment to groovy. You'll see some of the things that we've been doing. Good night, everyone.
Good night.